What's going on, everybody? This is Danny Gillette of thegreatcornholio.org with a little bit of breaking recruiting news for the Huskers. They received a crystal ball from Mike Schaefer, a medium confidence crystal ball, score of 4 for, the quarterback that everybody's been talking about, Dylan Raiola. I mean, we've mentioned this name on the show that me and my buddy Chris over at Husker Big Red do. I mean, we've talked about Raiola ad nauseum. Well, now there's a little bit more crystal ball movement. Um, the score of 4 put in this morning, February 13th, and to me, this is a good sign. Nebraska and Georgia figured to be the two main, players in this recruitment. Maybe USC as well, but to me, Nebraska and Georgia are the two front runners. Rayola is going to take a visit to Georgia on March 18th, and I believe he's going to visit Nebraska on March 25th. Now, when you look at the crystal ball predictions, up until today, there wasn't a ton of movement. You had Steve Wiltfong putting in his Georgia prediction on January 10th, and then prior to the Schaefer prediction, you had Kip Adams, who covers Georgia for 24/7 Sports, putting in a Georgia prediction also on the 10th. You had Parker Thune, an Oklahoma insider, putting in a crystal ball prediction for Nebraska on December 17th with a medium confidence score of 6. So, the predictions haven't been too crazy. They haven't been coming out of, nowhere. They've been pretty consistent. And today, I think, was another big one. Again, Mike Schaefer, medium confidence crystal ball of 4, put in this morning, February 13th at around 10:33 a.m. Obviously, Georgia and Nebraska are going to be the big players here. And we'll have to see how the visits in March shape up. I think the fact that Nebraska is going to get a visit at the end of March is encouraging because, there was a timeline put out there that indicated Raiola would make his decision that month. So March would be, a good, time frame. That's the month that has been talked about, and the fact that Nebraska gets the last visit is always, a good thing. And when I say last visit, I mean a visit towards the end of the month. And so we'll have to see how this plays out. Obviously, Nebraska may have a bit of an advantage with his uncle Donovan Raiola on staff. So we'll see if that plays, any advantage when push comes to shove. But this latest crystal ball, again, one more time, medium confidence crystal ball put in on Monday, February 13th. It is a confidence score of 4, which isn't the highest, but nevertheless, it favors Nebraska. And so to me, Nebraska is sitting pretty in this recruitment, sitting pretty, and, he's a top quarterback in the country. He's the top player in the class of 2024. I mean, what's not to like about this? So, I think he could be a game changer for the program, and I think more recruits will follow should he commit. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. And so, yeah, that's the big news for today. Crystal ball put in favors Nebraska. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Husker Big Red YouTube channel here. Follow me at thegreatcornholio.org and my co-host Chris at huskerbigred.com. We should have some more content for you later in the week, maybe on Friday. And as always, go Big Red.